Hey, welcome to an inaugural edition of Word Find Friday. I'm your host MegaHarv, and I thought it might be fun on Fridays to do just one quick word find puzzle. These selections of puzzles can be found in, let's get this up here, Penny Press Family Favorites Word Seek Puzzles. I'm sampling the very first puzzle in this book. So don't be afraid to play along at home as we complete this word find. So this one is a dash of S's. Sauerkraut is most popular as a hot dog condiment in the United States. But in Russia, where sour cream, chopped onions, and eggs are added to it, sauerkraut is served as a light meal. Here's a list of cooking-related words that begin with S. I did not know that about Russia. I feel like this might be a decent little educational series or some such thing. Like basic word find and all that stuff. And I thought it might just be relaxing to do this, so without any further ado, I'm going to use my word find strategy of going around outside first, because there's always stuff hidden here, like steak. Now, I don't know if this one is, like if there's a secret hidden within. I have a feeling there's not going to be, but I'm going to circle them all just to be safe. So, steak. If I find out that there's not a hidden word somewhere, which I don't think there is, or else it might say 4 letters or whatnot. But after that, I'll just do the full circle. So we found steak. There's sir. Sir is sir. Are there any backwards ones? I see shrimps. Is it shrimp or shrimps? Shrimp. Do you see shrimp? Well, it's right here. Shrimp. Okay, what else can I find? There's definitely stuff, like I said, around the edge. S-T-E. I got stew, but there's stew. That's strawberry. Nothing out that way, it doesn't seem like. I'm somewhat surprised at the lack of stuff around the edges. Sol est starch. Starch. Let's cross off starch. We found that. Don't eat too many starches. That's not the greatest for you. You get an upset stomach for that. Now we have squash, so I'm gonna scan for Q's, and then when I find the Q, I'm then gonna like quarantine off in my brain the surrounding area to find a U, which doesn't look to be the case here. So I think I could have done the oval circling. There's squash. Squash. And you got 3 H's right in a row. 3 cheers for 3 H's. Squash. I don't really have a specific word find strategy. I thought about doing crosswords as well, but even though I'm a words guy, I am no good at crossword puzzles for some reason. They just don't click with me. So let's look for lots of SAs, because there's plenty of those. Same. I don't think same's a food. Souffle. Okay, so S's, and then... Okay, so let's scan for S's and then vowels. S-H-A-R, S-H. No. Spaghetti. Here we go, there's another one. Spaghetti. Pretty sure as we start crossing stuff off, we'll start seeing other stuff. S-H-M, that's not a word. S-A, sandwich. Earl of Sandwich. Is that the true story of the sandwich? That it came from Earl of Sandwich? I thought I heard that it might not be true. Sandwich. I should probably cross it off so I don't try to look for it after. Sandwich. Then we got soup, which I somehow missed. Super. Soup. And S-A-L, salam. Salami, okay. That's a food. I don't really eat a lot of salami these days. I'm not much of a salami guy anymore. I used to like having bologna more than salami. S-T-R, strudel, here we go. So this is a good introductory one to be like, yeah, learn to search for S's. S-I-R. Is that a word? Are there any SIs? No, I don't believe so. We do have some sauce, though. Let's sauce up this puzzle a little bit more. Sauce. Spare ribs, here we go. There's another one. So excited, I missed all of these. Lovely words. Scallion? Yeah, scallion's a word, I know that, for sure. There it is. Because I had to look it up for my River City Ransom the Hard Way video. Because I referred to someone as a rapscallion, but then I made reference to a variety of scallion that would be added to an onion soup. Because if I'm not mistaken, a scallion is a scallion is a variety of onion. If memory serves correctly. Spice, there's spice. Scratch that off. Spice up our life. Oh, I got spare ribs, I better cross that off. S-E-S? I haven't found any S-E's. There's a couple, and an S-H. S-H-E, sherbert, is that backwards? Sherbert. S-H-E-R. S-H-E-R-B-E-T. Okay. So it's not one of those crosswords that's trying, or word finds that tries to trick you. S-O, no, there's S-O-L-E, not salt. Strawberry. It was straw-berried in all of these words. Strawberry. Oh, and there's scallop. Strawberry, I better cross that off. I'm pretty sure I got strudel, I'll look for that after. Scallop. Scallop. I'm having a harder time finding it on the list. Here we go. I'm sure I found strudel. Strudel, yeah, there it was. The people's strudel. S-L-O-B. I don't think slob is a food. There's sloppy, though. As in sloppy joes. I don't believe I've ever had sloppy joes. Sunday. It's Friday, but let's do a little bit of Sunday. S. You could look for SW. Sway. Not there. Sway. And W's. I'm definitely going to go over and you're going to be like, you glue bag. There it is. Swiss. I may as well do sweet, then I can drop the SW's. Sweet! There it is. That was too sweet. Let's look for sugar. Or I'll go for a little bit of sausage instead. Because it popped out at me. Sausage. Sausage. Yeah, I thought this might be a nice little break from my normal video making processes. Friday's one of my slower days, so I thought, start doing some word finds. They're nice and relaxing. Skim milk. Yeah. I've always been more of a homogenized milk kind of guy. I was brought up in homogenized milk because my father was an old farm boy, and he practically would drink milk straight from the cow. So even like 3.25% milk was like weak for him, but for me I thought it was great. But a lot of people, it's too rich for them. Too creamy. I can't drink it like I used to. I was more into almond milk for a while because it didn't give me like the same stomach upset troubles. Because I used to drink a lot of milk. But now, since I don't drink it so often, when I do decide to drink milk, it's not so hard on my stomach. This S is totally attached to something. I'm just not seeing it. Or is that just a red herring S? S-O? S-O-A? No, that's not a word. Salmon. Salmon. No, we've established slob's not in here. SC. There's got to be some SC. Scramble. Shoot. SC. Was that the only SC? SCR. Scrod. I don't know what that is. I've never eaten a Scrod before. Scrambled. There it is. Word scramble. Much like these eggs. We're like halfway there. I found sherbet. I feel like I found soul at one point, but I can't remember now. So I will stew over it. SP. Spinach. SP. That's an inappropriate word, ladies and gentlemen. My apologies. I didn't mean to point that out. Except I did point that out. Anyway. Oh, it's part of a real word. That's why it's there. Never mind. Don't mind me. S-A... Sap? Sap's not food, is it? S-E... S-E... S-U... Sesame. I'm gonna go around all the corners and find stuff, and then I find absolutely none of it. Sesame. Uh-oh, party foul. Time to get up for work. Yay. There's sauerkraut. Are there sour grapes somewhere? Sour cream. S-H... Shish. Is there shish kebab somewhere? Shishk. Most of these S's are accounted for. S-A-C... Sirloin. Okay, there's... All these S's gotta be attached to something. Sirloin. Like, would they really do that? Like, they might. But... S-I-R. That's not a real word. Okay. No, I got starch too. I remember making a starch pun at some point. Sugar. S-Y-S-H-S. Sugar. Alright. Got some sugar. There, that column's taken care of. Let's see if we can't find spinach and take care of this column. So, char, S-H-A isn't a word. Not as far as this puzzle goes. Spinach, see, no. Spinach. I need to comb for more suspicious, like, this being so suspiciously open. Like, there's got to be words attached to it. Soy's a word, isn't it? Soybean. There we go. Soybean. And sour right here. I'm getting less sour at this puzzle because I'm finding some of the words. And look for some double F's. Here we go. Starting to put it all together. Souffle, we got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 words left if I cross them all off. Was vigilance. Salad. Scrod. There's Scrod. If anyone's made it this far into the video, could you tell me what a Scrod is? I've never heard of that food. I think I've heard of everything else that's on here. Let me do another quick look. Yeah, I know all of these foods except for Scrod. So that's your homework for tonight. Find out what Scrod means and get back to me. Salad. Salad, alright. Now it's time to look for conspicuous empty spaces. LT saltine. Yeah, there we go. That's the ticket. Saltine. Slip's not a food. S-H. Shish. I don't think I ever got shish. Sharam. That's not a word. Sardine's a word, though. There's sardine. Sardine. Is shish and soul is all that's left. Again, unless I found them already. S-H. So painstakingly look for H's. S-H. Go real slow. See if we can't find some H's. Like there are some, but none that really seem to connect to shish. S-H-I. It's the H's. Shish, here it is, finally. It is in that triple H tomfoolery. So now time to find soul if I didn't already. S-O, S-O, S. If we found it, we're finding it again. SO. No. Soul, here it is. We have completed the crossword. And have completed our soul. So thank you very much for joining me for this edition of Word Find Friday. I'll probably keep it on Fridays because Friday is generally a slower day for me. But I do plan on doing some live streaming stuff too. So let me know what you think of this idea. I'm probably going to keep doing it for indefinitely. I just thought it might be a nice break. I don't know how many people do stuff like this online, I haven't checked. Although I'm sure I'm not the first one to do it. But I don't know how popular it is. But once again, thank you for joining me today. Join me later today for a live stream. It's going to be a PlayStation 1 game, and we're going to have a grand old time. I still go by MegaHarv, and join me next time!